Mac.
Perfect. Got it. All right, here we go. Would you rather, we're going to go back to another would you rather question, although this is not one that I've had in my back pocket for a while, like the peanut butter locksmith one from last week.
Which is a little concerning that was in your back pocket.
Yeah, it is. It is. But here we go. So would you rather have to wear like thick ski socks and big like boots, like either Timberlands or some really hefty, like sturdy boot every time you like go to the beach or get in the water or anything like that? Like if you're going swimming in a pool or anything like that, you have to wear big, thick socks and boots. Or would you rather have to wear flip-flops in the snow every time, snow or rain, every time it snows or rains?
That is just a lose. Like, I mean,
Right,
it is
right.
it is bad. Because
And
like, let's
and
be real, like ski socks weigh like 5 pounds.
yeah. And let me just say that like you won't get trench foot or hypothermia. Like there's nothing that's going to happen to you that like
So you're not losing
physically.
toes.
No, you're not
Okay.
losing toes with the flip-flops in the snow, and you're not getting like stink foot infection from like the water sock boot situation. No no trench foot.
Okay.
But you will feel all of the like inconvenience of said scenario, but nothing bodily harmful will happen to you.
Sign me up for flip-flops. I mean, the amount of time I spend like at the pool or in the water, I could not live with having to wear boots.
I
And
figured you would say that because you are a huge aquatic person.
yeah, but I also don't live in Wisconsin where I would
Mm-hmm.
have to like be
It's
miserable for
constant. Yeah,
yeah, like
it's
9 months out of the year.
listen, it's a hard one. I might actually take the boots and the socks because I'll tell you why. Because when you're swimming around and you're like wearing like you've worn like a water shoe before,
Yeah,
you know how like your feet just it feels crazy to kind of like kick around in that.
a little
Like
bit. Yeah.
yeah, like imagine what that would be like if you're wearing like a big heavy boot. It'd be even crazier. It would probably feel kind of cool. And most importantly, if you go to the beach, that whole problem with like, oh no, I touched something, or like, oh my God, the rocks are so sharp. I got to get past the rocks so I can get to like
That's
the
true.
sandbar. Like it actually would be practically kind of helpful for some parts of the situation. Um, if you're like if you're a short king and you're listening, maybe it means that you could stand at the deep end
There
with
you
your head
go.
above water in a pool because you would have like steel toed Timberlands on that give you an extra like inch or two. And then you're like, oh, cool. I'm taller now.
Ooh, if you were at the water park and you were too short to go down a ride, you could slap those
Yo,
on. Oh, Mr.
and they're like,
Lifeguard.
sir, you're not allowed to have shoes on though. And
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'm sorry. I actually answered a question a
If
few
you
weeks
go
ago.
listen to
And
165 right
yes,
now,
and it's I signed a legal binding agreement that I have to do this. So are you gonna let me down the water slide or what?
uh, that is so true. All right. I think that's a good split.
Yeah,
Um,
a
yeah.
50-50.
The flip-flops in the snow though, like
It's tough.
I
I'm
just
also
like
picturing
imagine
like
like,
the CVS flip flops that have like the little like
oh
guy that
yeah.
always comes out and you're trying to flop around and it just yeah, it
Yeah.
pulls right out like immediately as soon as you're in like an inch of snow.
Oh yeah. They're like Old Navy, two
Yes,
for a
yes.
dollar, like pink or black
Exactly.
flip-flops.
Exactly. Yep.
All righty. Well, that lovely question of the day was brought to you like Brackish Life. If you're like us and grew up on the water or outdoors, then Brackish Life is perfect for you. They have the best gear to keep you cool, warm, and looking great all summer long. Be sure to stock up on Brackish Life supplies before you hit the beach this summer. Head to brackish.life today to get stocked up.